Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker.
Go ahead.
Honorable Speaker, it's indeed true what the Honorable Jared Okello has raised as far as the RMLF funds are concerned. And the facts that culminated to us passing what the governors really wanted us to pass as part of the negotiation so that you can unlock the stalemate that had arisen from the court order that led to the freezing of the 10 billion shillings RMLF. Honorable Speaker, it's important to inform the House that that matter has really been canvassed by the House Business Committee in the previous two sittings. And last week, Honorable Speaker, the Right Honorable Speaker nominated a few members of Parliament, of course from this House, to the negotiating or mediation, to mediate with the Council of Governors. And at this point, I wish to report that we've really made positive strides. I don't know whether Honorable Okello is listening to me, because it's very important. Because he did ask a question, but I don't see him. Honorable Speaker, I don't know whether I should proceed. Oh, he's here. Okay, so Honorable Speaker, the judgment to that matter is coming up on Thursday at 2 p.m. What we did when we passed out of what you've said, Honorable Jared, is that what we did then is that we sought to arrest the judgment from being delivered at that point, and it was postponed to Thursday. However, today we were in court. Of course, the National Assembly and the Council of Governors, and the court directed that we proceed with the ADR. I need to confirm to this House that tomorrow we'll be meeting with the Council of Governors. Tomorrow, if of course they show up. If they don't show up to the directions that the court have been given, we still have our cards. Because it is actually wrong for governors or the Council of Governors, Honorable Speaker, to hold the entire nation at ransom. I mean, 10 billion, Honorable Speaker, is lying idle in some account. And the roads, even with these rains, Honorable Speaker, the roads are impassable. And even if we decided to give this money, Honorable Speaker, to these governors, they will not do them. They will not do them. Trust me. I am on record as having said, Honorable Speaker, that you will actually need a microscope to see what governors do across their counties, Honorable Speaker. Besides recruiting huge battalion, Honorable Speaker, for events so that they can, and Harambes, they have a group of people that move around with them in every meeting, and their work is just to cheer and clap for them, Honorable Speaker. And that is why, Honorable Speaker, they are pushing for such. By the way, it's important for this House to know.
Fair enough.
No, let me conclude, Honorable Speaker.
Please conclude.
It is actually the same governors, Honorable Speaker, that are sponsoring cases against this House, Honorable Speaker. The NGCDF case, it is Council of Governors. RMLF, it is actually Council of Governors. But we are telling them that if they think they are going to hold us at ransom, that tomorrow they will not show up for the ADR ahead of Thursday, and they won't show up. No problem. Today here on order number 12, we have a division of revenue, in the order paper, Honorable Speaker, number 12, and it's already actually rejected, Honorable Speaker. So we are going for that mediation, and we will see, because we really cannot be holding the country at ransom because of our, bloated egos and moving around in red carpets and those kind of...
Okay, fair enough. I thought you meant you can't hold the country hostage. Anyway, Honorable Kainan.
Mr. Speaker, I always support consensus. Some of us fought so hard for devolution during the countdown to the promulgation of the current constitution. Mr. Speaker, as a person who has represented a constituency that has been marginalized over the years, the devolution that I had in mind, the devolvement of resources that I had in mind, when I jealously fought for the enactment of provisions that will provide resources to the ground. And what is being seen right now, Mr. Speaker, and I'm sure you are around, you are a deputy speaker then, is completely different. Mr. Speaker, I want to go on record that I am a firm believer in devolution. I believe in devolution. I will always support devolution. But I will not support a convoluted, corruptly managed devolution, Mr. Speaker, that does not allow the trickling down of resources to the common people. Mr. Speaker, I want the Honorable Osoro to listen to this. We acted in good faith. We acted as members of the National Assembly, as members of the 13th Parliament. We acted in good faith to allow the passage of that bill and formed a dialogue committee. I am aware the Honorable Osoro, who is also the the minority whip, and my majority whip, I'm sorry to say this, and also who is a seasoned lawyer, has briefed us today in the House Business Committee. Mr. Speaker, the members are not being told the truth. The truth of the matter is this, and it's my responsibility to speak plainly, to say the truth, because I only fear God. The governors have withdrawn from that case. The court made a determination against your interest. The last chance is tomorrow morning. If the negotiating team do not deliver a favorable result on the roads, on CDF and all other contentious issues, I shall stand here as the father of this house to reject what is contained in this order. And you know it. That's what you have alluded to. And please don't accept this order number 12. You have finished. Whatever you have done it, let me leave it there. It's not the end. It will come. So, Mr. Speaker, my conclusion is this. Nobody will be allowed to take this house for granted. And I want to remind you, read Article 1. Why did the framers of the current constitution equate representation to sovereignty? Don't allow that to go away in the thin air. Stand firm for your right. CDF must exist. That road must come back. And GAV must exist. That road money must come back for the management of the Member of Parliament. They have enough to do it, and we will not continue to entrench corruption, wastage of resources, abuse of office, and all the other evils in this broad daylight. Stand firm to be counted by your conscience.
Fair enough.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Kainan, the only thing is that when you say that you are the father of this house, and yours truly, who was here when you were still in the university, you want to call me a grandfather? Unless you want to call me a grandfather. Okay. Yes, what's your point of point? There's when? And then I'll come to you.
Mr. Speaker, I think the question by the Honorable Jared was answered by the Honorable Osoro that there is an ADR tomorrow morning between the parties, and there is a ruling, or there is the parties, they are going to meet for a ruling on Thursday. And that is in order, Mr. Speaker. The senior Kainan has spoken about it. Am I in order, Mr. Speaker, that now we come back to the business, because there is nothing to debate more than that. Already we have been told that tomorrow there is an ADR.
Fair enough. I think enough. 1 minute only, 1 minute. And then we proceed on to the next. Yeah.
Honorable Speaker, I think we are taking these matters lightly, and therefore the governors are taking us lightly. Everyone knows in this republic, governors handle a lot of money, Honorable Speaker, and nothing happens. In my own county of Bungoma, we get about 14 billion from the exchequer, own revenue about 2 billion. That is about 16 billion. Honorable Speaker, in a county with 9 constituencies only, you can hardly see a project that goes beyond 10 million, Honorable Speaker. That must go on record. Honorable Speaker, that governors have gone behind our backs and discussed with the judiciary. And they have pulled out of negotiations with us, and that the judiciary is going to give its ruling on Thursday. Honorable Speaker, we must do something punitive to the governors. We must fire a shot to the governors. Honorable Speaker, we must not wait for governors to find us flat-footed, Honorable Speaker. And Honorable Speaker, beyond this, I will urge honorable members that we need a Kamkunji tomorrow morning. We need a Kamkunji. We can no longer appropriate funds for them, first to go and loot, and then come and want more and more and more funds to loot. We cannot give them money to go and bribe their way to want to take everything from GAF, from CDF, from roads. Honorable Speaker, it is not going to be business as usual. Most of these governors are just thieves. There is nothing that they are doing with the monies that we appropriate for them. We have students who are suffering at their homes. We have schools, Honorable Speaker, that do not have anything from the counties. We are supposed to have roads. Even as we speak now, there are roads that are meant for governors to do. They are not doing these roads. They are leaving the roads for us as MPs to do them. Why are they demanding more money? So that they can continue looting? We say no, we demand a Kamkunji so that we can take a very punitive approach. Kama ni vita sisi wote ni wanasiasa na tunaweza pigana.
Thank you. We will have to go to the next. I think we have... no, it's a weighty matter. DK. What exactly do you want to say? I mean, it's already been ventilated enough.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Take no more
the
than
fact that I'm also in the mediation committee, we want to state categorically, power lies in this house. What we do with that power is what makes some people outside there to laugh on us. Let us exercise it this time. If at all they are not going to come for the mediation, I dare say, us as this house, we start with the division of revenue bill. And that is why they will know there are men and women in this house who can actually act as per the Constitution. And the Constitution says clearly, the legislators in this house are the only ones who can appropriate money to anybody. Thank you.
The Honorable Atandi, the chair of the Budget Committee, I had asked you initially if you...
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I had some information which I would have loved to share. But in view of the impending court ruling, I'm afraid I will not be able to share it with the members. But I just want to say that there are very, very good consultations going on involving the Ministry of Roads, involving Parliament, and even the highest office in the land. And I'm very optimistic that shortly we are going to have a solution, which is going to be helpful for members. Of course, we are determined to ensure that all the resources that are stuck are disbursed to the constituency so that the roads projects are completed. Honorable Speaker, I just wanted to persuade members that Division of Revenue Bill is a precursor for passage of supplementary estimates. So there will be no budget before we pass the Division of Revenue Bill. So let us be tolerant. Governors are very responsive. They are cooperating with us, even as we engage. So if we threaten that we will not pass Division of Revenue Bill, it means there will be no budget in the first place. So I know these are very, very weighty matters, and they are matters that touch at the heart of most of our colleagues. But let us just embrace dialogue. I know that very soon we are going to have a solution on both of those issues. So for Division of Revenue Bill, you know that we are going for mediation. Let us approach mediation with an open heart. Let us engage our colleagues in the Senate so that we can be able to move these processes forward. Otherwise, I want to persuade members that from our last meeting towards resolving this issue, there is sufficient goodwill. And I am sure that members will be very happy shortly. Whether the court case goes against us or for us, I think we are going to have a solution.
Fair enough. Fair
Thank
enough.
you.
We will have to go back to, let's go to the substantive business here, or rather the business on the order paper. Now we are having responses on statements that were sought. And this one is on the status of the construction of Lunga Lunga Sub-County Headquarters. Honorable Katana of MP for Kaloleni, are you in the House? Is MP for Kaloleni in the House? I know Chief Romondo is not in the House, who is Chief Romondo, who was the person who sought this response. Now we got